Iraq's $19 billion oil crisis and financial turmoil. A deep dive into the economic landscape. Welcome back to IQD to VND. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button because we are on our way to reaching 200 subscribers in just 10 days. Today, we have breaking financial news that is sending shockwaves through Iraq's economy. The country has suffered a massive $19 billion loss, and its oil sector is facing serious setbacks. But that's not all. New U.S. sanctions on Iraqi banks are tightening financial constraints, causing even more economic instability. Let's dive deep into these developments, what they mean for Iraq's future, and how they might impact the Iraqi Dinar, IQD. The vital role of oil in Iraq's economy. Iraq's economy is heavily dependent on oil, which accounts for over 90% of the country's revenue. For decades, oil has been the lifeblood of Iraq's financial system, funding infrastructure projects, public services, and government operations. However, in recent years, political instability, external pressures, and market fluctuations have put significant strain on Iraq's oil sector. The $19 billion oil revenue loss. One of the biggest financial blows came when Iraq was forced to halt oil exports to Turkey due to ongoing political disputes between the two nations. This suspension has resulted in a staggering $19 billion loss in revenue, a devastating setback for an already struggling economy. To put this in perspective, $19 billion is equivalent to roughly 10% of Iraq's GDP. This loss directly affects government spending, infrastructure projects, and essential services such as healthcare and education. The halt in oil exports has led to increased unemployment in the energy sector, affecting thousands of workers. Political challenges behind the oil crisis. Iraq's oil industry isn't just struggling due to market forces. The political climate in the region is a major contributing factor. Iraq's government has been divided on key economic policies, leading to delays in crucial decision-making. Some of the biggest political obstacles include 1. Ongoing disputes with the Kurdistan Regional Government, KRG. The Iraqi federal government and the KRG have long battled over oil revenue-sharing agreements, making it difficult to maintain stable oil exports. Second, international pressure. Iraq faces scrutiny from global powers over its oil partnerships, particularly with countries like Iran and Russia. 3. Security concerns. Frequent attacks on oil infrastructure by insurgent groups and militias further destabilize production. While Iraq is working on negotiating new oil agreements, the road to recovery will be long and uncertain. U.S. sanctions on Iraqi banks. Financial strangulation. In addition to the oil crisis, Iraq's banking sector has been hit hard by new sanctions from the U.S. Treasury Department. 5 major Iraqi banks have been sanctioned due to alleged illegal financial activities, including suspicious transactions linked to Iran. Why did the U.S. sanction Iraqi banks? The U.S. Treasury Department claims that these banks were involved in unauthorized financial transactions, violating international banking regulations. Some of the accusations include money laundering and illicit financial transfers, facilitating trade with sanctioned entities in Iran, weak regulatory oversight, allowing corruption to thrive within Iraq's financial system. Impact of sanctions on Iraq's economy. These sanctions have far-reaching consequences beyond just the 5 banks involved. Disrupted financial transactions. Iraqi banks now face difficulty in processing U.S. dollar transactions, making it harder for businesses and investors to move money. Loss of international trust. Global financial institutions may hesitate to do business with Iraq, fearing additional sanctions or instability. Exchange rate volatility. The Iraqi Dinar, IQD, is under increasing pressure, with parallel market rates fluctuating significantly. These sanctions create an economic ripple effect, making it even more difficult for Iraq to stabilize its financial system. Iraq's declining foreign reserves. A major warning sign. Another concerning factor is Iraq's dwindling foreign reserves. Recent reports show that Iraq's net foreign reserves fell to 37.9 trillion dinars, a sharp 7.5% decline compared to the previous year. Why are foreign reserves important? Foreign reserves act as a financial safety net, allowing a country to stabilize its currency in times of economic uncertainty, pay for imports without putting too much pressure on the local economy, maintain investor confidence by demonstrating financial strength. A decline in foreign reserves signals potential economic trouble ahead, making it harder for Iraq to manage its financial obligations. The Iraqi dinar's struggles in the currency market. The value of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, has been fluctuating in response to these economic challenges. In November, the parallel market exchange rate of the dinar to the US dollar dropped from 1,520 Iraqi dinars per US dollar in October to 1,510 Iraqi dinars per US dollar. What this means for Iraq's economy. A fluctuating exchange rate can reduce consumer confidence, leading to slower economic activity. Discourage foreign investment as investors look for more stable economies. Increase inflation, making essential goods more expensive for everyday Iraqis. If these trends continue, Iraq may need to consider adjusting its exchange rate policy to stabilize the currency. Can Iraq recover? Despite the challenges, Iraq still has opportunities for recovery. The government is actively working to restore oil exports and address financial instability. However, success will depend on several key factors. 1. Diversifying the economy. Iraq has long relied on oil as its primary revenue source, but economic diversification is necessary for long-term stability. Some potential areas for growth include agriculture, investing in modern farming techniques to improve food production, technology, encouraging startups and digital businesses to reduce dependency on oil, tourism. Iraq has a rich cultural and historical heritage that could attract international visitors. 2. Strengthening the banking system. The Iraqi government and central bank must work to regain international trust by implementing stronger financial regulations to prevent money laundering, cooperating with global banking institutions to ensure compliance, encouraging foreign investments by stabilizing the financial sector. 3. Improving international relations. To ensure long-term economic stability, Iraq must resolve disputes with Turkey and Kurdistan to reopen vital trade routes, engage in diplomatic efforts to ease U.S. sanctions, attract foreign investors by offering incentives and business-friendly policies. Final thoughts for investors. For those considering investing in Iraq or the Iraqi dinar, IQD, it's crucial to stay informed. Given Iraq's current financial turmoil, investors should avoid speculative investments based on rumors, consult financial experts with experience in Middle Eastern markets, focus on long-term strategies, as Iraq's recovery will take time. Conclusion. Iraq is at a critical crossroads. With a $19 billion oil revenue loss, U.S. banking sanctions, declining foreign reserves, and a weakening currency, the economic outlook appears challenging. However, if the government can implement key financial reforms, stabilize oil exports, and diversify the economy, Iraq may still find a path to recovery. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to analyze Iraq's financial landscape. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video,